Go ahead.
Good morning, Indian Trail.
This is Mrs. Diamond
and Miss Piasecki with your daily Wildcat news.
Today is Thursday, January 28th, 2001.
Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Perfect.
We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Elena A. Today the weather is 21 degrees and generally sunny.
This week we celebrate the first United States holiday to be named after an Asian American, which was established to commemorate Korematsu's birthday in 1919. Korematsu defied the 1942 order requiring Americans of Japanese descent to report to internment camps. After being arrested and convicted, he appealed his case all the way to the Supreme Court. The court ruled against him. Then, 40 years later, the case was overturned.
Mikhail Baryshnikov was born in 1948 in Riga, Latvia, and is considered one of the greatest dancers of our time. After commencing a spectacular career as a ballet dancer in the Soviet Union during the 1960s, he came to New York City as principal dancer with the American Ballet Theater. In 1978, he joined New York City Ballet. He has received several art awards and even starred in the hit TV show Sex and the City.
Last week at the presidential inauguration, Joe Biden was sworn in as our 46th president, and Kamala Harris was sworn in as our new vice president. It should be noted that she is the first African American, Asian American, as well as the first woman to become our vice president. This was such a historic event that I wish I could have attended or watched live, but like many of you, I was working at school. I'm so glad I'm able to look back and watch videos of the event on the internet. One of my favorite parts of the entire inauguration was when Amanda Gorman became the youngest person to deliver the poem titled "The Hill We Climb." Her words and the way she recited them made me feel hope for the future. Hope that even though some of you may disagree with me, now is a time where we can come together and put our differences aside and work together. Here's a clip of the beginning of the poem, and as you listen, I want you to think about how it draws parallels to the pandemic we're currently facing.
Mr. President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. And yet the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished.
Some lines that stick out to me are, what just isn't always justice. Somehow we do it. We've witnessed a nation that isn't broken. These lines can be applied to a variety of situations and may mean something different to you than it does to me. However, I'm excited that reading of this poem helped me to feel hope and be optimistic about the future. Over the past couple of days, I have also been able to read how others are reacting to this poem. And I agree, as though this poem has helped people around our nation and the world really to have hope that you can feel as I did, and not only proud of women everywhere, but hopeful that all of you out there are capable of achieving your dream, whatever it might be. When asked, Gordon shared that poetry or the arts means showing up for your best selves, whomever that may be. She goes on to say that the more we can bring our authentic selves with hope into the moment, and the more that moment will show up for us. So my survey question for you is, when are you able to show up and be your best self? What or who helps you show up? And I don't literally mean like my mom drives me wherever I want to go, but when do you show up and you are ready and willing for that moment? Also, Amanda shared that she has gotten over speech impediment and has felt it has been such an honor to be included in the lineup for a presidential inauguration. I also wanted to share how awesome I think it is that our new First Lady, President Biden's wife, Jill, is a teacher and has her doctorate in educational leadership. Although Dr. Biden is not a medical doctor, she has a doctorate degree and plans to continue teaching at the collegiate level. Barrett, thank you for sharing your comment about having to go to bed early because your mom thinks that you're too tired. It made me laugh, and I'm a mom and I think she's doing the right thing to help you be the best you can be. Alexi, good luck on mastering moguls. That sounds pretty cool. Alex D, you have set a great goal not to have any assignments marked NHI, which stands for not handed in. This should be a goal for everyone. Micah R, you are our winner this week and identified that Willie was in Miss Banky's room. This is a science lab, and there is a door that opens to our main courtyard, and I will be by this afternoon to deliver a prize. Today I have a photo for you. I chose this one specifically because it ties to our new procedures. So think back to Mr. Lubing's videos and instructions about entering the building for those of you that are signed up for hybrid learning. Good luck, everyone, and thank you for participating in my survey.
Thank you to all who followed Mr. Lubing's fantastic self-certification instructions yesterday.
Okay,
We
thanks.
understand that there was a glitch in the system and some of you had trouble, but our technology department assures us that we are all set. Now that you know how to do that, here's Mr. Lubing with how you will go about showing your self-certification to a staff member and how you will enter the building.
All right.
All right, Indian Trail, I am standing in the bus lane right alongside the main entrance of the school. This is where the buses pull up as they normally would. However, when you do arrive, please understand that getting off the buses will not look the same as it normally would. So we have some specific instructions for you on how to get off the bus and how to enter the building, so please pay attention. As you exit the bus and you have proof of your self-certification, a staff member will direct you to door H, which is located right outside rooms 11 and 12. This is going to be the main entrance of our school for the time being. So as long as you have that verification of self-certification, you'll be directed to enter the building here. If you don't have proof of that, you will go to station 2 or 3, and once you do have proof of your self-certification, then you can enter the building from station 1. This entrance is for bus riders only. Our car riders and walkers will have a separate entrance right around the corner, which we'll cover in just a moment. Located between door H and our main door, door A, is our station 2. Staff members will direct you to station 2 if you do not have proof of your self-certification. If you feel that your parents did self-certify for you, or you weren't able to have proof of that on your phone or a piece of paper, you'll come here, you will hand them your ID. Once you have that, they'll scan your barcode, it'll pull it up in the system whether or not you've self-certified. If you did not self-certify, they'll direct you to station 3. If you did, they'll direct you to station 1 to enter the building. Now, if you did not self-certify, the staff member at your bus door will direct you to station 3 right behind me, which, as you can see, is right by our main entrance. It's here staff member will ask you questions, take your temperature, and direct you into the building through Station 1 once you have self-certified. If you display any symptoms of COVID-related illness, you'll be asked to stand inside the foyer until someone can escort you to our isolation room, where you will wait until your parents can come and pick you up. I'm standing along Eastern Avenue right now, which is our car rider lane. This is where you will drop your student off. But this is how it differs from previous years. Your student cannot exit the car until we have verified that they have self-certified. Because we have to verify that all students have self-certified, the building will not be open until 7:35. Students will not be able to enter the building before then and sit and wait in the foyer. Upon arrival, your student will have to remain in the car until a staff member can come by and verify that your student has self-certified that day. Once we verify that your student has self-certified, we will direct them to go back up the sidewalk and up to the side building to enter through our car rider walker door, door G. We are anticipating a much larger number of car riders this year, so we ask that once your student has exited the car, please refrain from doing a U-turn on Eastern Avenue. The street will be very busy with cars and buses, and we want to avoid any accidents. I'm standing at the other end of our car rider line, and behind me you will see door H. This is our car rider and walker entrance. So as I just said, once our car riders are verified, they've self-certified, they will come down this sidewalk, up this sidewalk to door G, where a staff member will be holding the door for them. If you are a walker proceeding down Eastern Avenue and you get up to the door, you do need to have your verification of self-certification. Otherwise, the staff member at the door will send you to the front, so you have to verify at Station 2 or 3.
Remember that this is all new to everyone, so if you have any questions about returning to the building, please ask your teacher and we will get you an answer. Tomorrow, we'll be walking you through the building. Stay tuned. Okay, today we want to share with you some exciting news.
We are going to offer you the opportunity to join a virtual club at Indian Trail, Student Council. We will be sharing a link with you, check your screens, for some membership information and meeting times and dates. We would like to offer you the opportunity to participate in a couple of different projects with us for Student Council. Some of the opportunities include peer tutoring, creating a kindness kit, creating a tie blanket for those in need, and other sustainability options to help improve our school and community.
We want to try to bring our students back together with our community. Stay tuned for more information and make sure you check out further announcements later on this week and next week to find out the first date we will have our meetings.
That about wraps it up for us here today. Remember that today is a B-Day, and be sure that you attend your B-Day Encore classes.
Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always
Rise above.